Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
Today we're really getting into something significant. We're exploring the meaning behind August 15th, India's Independence Day.
Right. And it's often seen as, a historical date, a celebration.
Sure, a national holiday.
But the sources we're looking at today suggest it's, well, much more than that.
Okay, so what are we working with? What's the source material?
We have excerpts titled Neselkoke, Nesakwake, Taubetanafoku Japutelve.
Which translates to
Roughly, Independence Day. The importance and resolve of freedom.
importance and resolve.
Okay. And it frames the day less as a static event we remember and more like a living idea, something active.
A living idea.
Yeah.
How so? How does it connect to us right now?
That's the core of it, really. It challenges us to think about what freedom actually means, what it asks of us today, beyond just, celebrating once a year.
Interesting. So the source kicks off with this pretty strong statement. August 15th is not just a date. It says it represents the cost of every breath of freedom we take. That word cost is striking. How does the source explain that? What is that cost?
Well, that's where it gets really thought-provoking. It's not talking about a cost paid only in the past.
No.
The source seems to position freedom as something that requires this ongoing, maybe tribute is a way to put it. The cost is continuous.
So not a debt settled back in 1947, but something we're still paying.
In a way, yes. Like, the freedom we have isn't just handed down passively. It requires our active participation, our upholding of its principles. That's the cost, the constant engagement. Liberty isn't free, even after it's won.
I see. An active present-day cost. That's a powerful frame.
It really is.
And the source clearly states this freedom was not obtained easily.
Absolutely not.
It uses this vivid imagery. Millions of heroes colored it saffron, green, and white with their blood.
Wow. It's incredibly powerful language.
Beyond just the sheer number of lives, does the source talk about the nature of that sacrifice? Is it just about dying or something more?
It definitely suggests more. It's portrayed less as just loss and more as a conscious offering of self.
An offering.
Yes, like a collective, almost spiritual commitment. It connects individual courage directly to building a national identity.
So these heroes didn't just lose their lives, they actively imbued the nation with something.
Precisely. With their resolve, their vision, the source uses the word sankalp. Resolve. It's like they created this legacy that now demands something from us, the following generations. Ongoing dedication.
That makes sense. Resolve. And that connects to the symbolism, I suppose, such as with the flag.
Very much so.
The source describes the tricolor. It says when it waves, it's not just cloth, but our identity, our sacrifice, and our dreams waving. That's beautiful.
It really is.
Identity sacrifice. We've touched on those. But what about the dreams part? What does the source suggest those are? What kind of future is woven into the flag?
That's key. The source elevates the flag beyond just memory or identity. Adding dreams makes it forward-looking. It implies the flag represents our collective aspirations, what we want the nation to become.
So, like, progress, better society, things like that.
Exactly. Maybe social harmony, maybe even environmental goals, who knows? But it's about seeing those dreams as a direct continuation of the freedom struggle itself.
So every time the flag waves, it's what? A reminder of the work still to do.
Kind of, yeah.
That's
A reminder and maybe a silent promise, a pledge to actually build those dreams. It makes the flag dynamic history and future.
That's a really rich interpretation. Okay, so if August 15th means all this sacrifice, identity, ongoing costs, future dreams, what's the point of understanding it this deeply? What does the source want us, the listener, to take away?
Well, the mission here, guided by the source, is really to push past the routine celebration.
Oh, right. Go deeper.
Deeper, to truly remember the incredible sacrifices, yes. But just as importantly, to reflect on this idea of making a promise, a resolve.
Sankalp again.
Exactly. Making a promise to actually improve the country. And this isn't just quiet remembrance. The source links this resolve directly back to that idea of the cost of freedom.
So making that promise is how we pay the ongoing cost.
That seems to be the implication. It's the active payment. It asks each of us, you listening, to connect with freedom and identity on a much deeper level and then act on it.
Okay, so wrapping this part up then, we've kind of unpacked how August 15th, based on this source, isn't just marking a day on the calendar.
Far from it.
It's a symbol, loaded with meaning, the sacrifices made, the identity that was forged, and crucially, those dreams for the future still waving in the flag.
That's a great summary. And the source material connects that whole historical weight directly to you, to the meaning of freedom in your life right now.
Bringing it right into the present.
Yes, urging you to embody that same resolve, that Sankalp.
So for you listening, this deep dive emphasizes remembering the past, absolutely. But it's also very much about committing to a vision for the future. It's almost a call to action, isn't it?
It really is. Which leads us to a final thought for reflection. This comes straight from the source's call to make a promise to improve the country.
Okay.
So the question for you is, thinking about this legacy of freedom, sacrifice, and resolve, what specific personal promise, what commitment does this idea spark in you today? How will you continue that legacy?
Something to really think about. We hope this discussion has given you a new lens, maybe a more profound connection to the day, moving beyond just commemoration.